Ready?
Yep. Welcome to the September 17th meeting of the Norwood Airport Commission. This is being recorded by NCM. Is there anyone else recording the meeting? Matt?
Matt McDonald, Norwood Record.
No record, very good. Anyone else? Chris?
I'm not recording.
Okay. Thanks, Chris. Appreciate
I'm not
that.
recording.
Okay. So the first item we have is Dubay and King and AIP project update.
Good afternoon, Mr. Chairman, members of the board. Thank you for the opportunity to give you an update on the projects we have going on at the airport. We have two projects. One is the fence project, and the other is the design of the runway 1735 safety areas, or runway extension project. Let's see, going to the fence project first, we've bid that. We've received the grant. We are coordinating with the contractor to get contract documents in place now. Some of those pieces are in place, but officially the signed documents aren't just there yet. Looks like we'll be scheduling a pre-construction meeting in about 2 or 3 weeks. I anticipate construction to start early November, possibly late October, which will work out good. Seeing that some of the work will be in the lowland areas, wet areas will be good if the ground's frozen. It's about 5 months of construction, so we anticipate finishing up late winter, early spring. And we have met the next milestone on the runway 1735 extension. We've supplied plans, the latest plans and specs to the FAA Tech Ops. We're going to be modifying the MAL system, so they're looking at that, and we're just awaiting comments before we make any further modifications to the plans or the design. Any questions?
That's been a long time coming. Just before I went to introduce Pat Maloney, I've been appointed to the Norwood Airport Commission. And welcome, Patrick.
Thank you.
Welcome. Glad you're here. Pat's a firefighter here in town, and be a good addition, especially what we have out there today. So Premier Fence has gotten the contract.
Premier Fence was the low bidder.
Yep.
15,000 approximately feet of perimeter fence is going to be replaced.
Yep. And do we have to do anything with the Conservation Commission? Is that all done?
That's all set.
That's
Yeah,
all
we had
set.
applied for permit, made a modification to it when the FAA came back and asked us to move some of the fence for obstruction reasons.
Mhm.
And so, as far as I know, they've approved everything thus far, and there's no changes to the order of conditions. So
Okay.
we're set to go on that.
And Mark, in that 5-month period, we won't have any bow and arrow hunters out there, will we? When is that?
Yeah, they can try.
Yeah, deer season.
Yeah.
November.
I know they
December.
hunt
I'd have to
off.
look it up, but they're supposed to be well outside the fence area.
Can we just let them know what's going on? And
Yeah,
all, just, they'll have orange vests on, right? All these from Premier Fence?
Yes.
Just make sure of that, yeah. John, any questions?
I do not have any questions.
Pat, any questions? No?
do
Mark,
not.
anything?
all
All right,
set.
and then we'll go over on the new business, the request for money.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Yep, thank you. Minutes of our last May 21st, 2025 regular business meeting. John, have you had a chance to review?
I have.
And thank you for your work there with Cape Air. And I think that's all we voted on. And if there's no comments, I'll entertain a motion to approve. John?
Oh, sorry.
Motion to approve, yes.
Yes, second.
And I'll, John's made the motion, I'll second it. You'll be abstaining, Patrick, on the motion to approve?
Yes.
Yes. Minutes are approved. The airport manager's report.
Good afternoon, everyone.
Yes. Good afternoon, Mr. Manager.
So, it's been a while since we've had a meeting, so this stuff is all going to be for June, July, and August of this year. Total monthly revenues for those 3 months, $88,000 $323.41. Flowage from flight level, we received $9,049.46. And from Boston Executive, we received $3,297.77. Landing fees for second quarter of 2025, April, May, and June. We received $11,983.20 for flight level and $3,288 from Boston Executive. On July 18th, we had Dream Flights in here. They were hosted by Boston Executive and Chris Donovan. They have old military training airplanes, and they take up veterans up for flights for free. It's a not-for-profit organization. I attached the press release to your monthly packet. And Runway 1735, the closeout package and final pay request have been submitted, and Mark touched upon the wildlife fence, where we are with that, so, and that's pretty much it, so.
I'd like to thank Boston Executive Health, Dr. Chris Donovan for doing that. And I'll give this to you, Matt. Maybe we can get that in the Norwood Record so that people are aware of their efforts on that Dream Flights. Any questions for the airport manager? If there's no questions, I'll entertain a motion to approve the airport manager's report.
Second?
Moved by John, seconded by Patrick. Pat, on the motion? Yes? John? Yes, thank you. And that's approved. New business, we've got some pay requests, so this should be authorizing the chairman to sign the pay request. AIP number 3. This is payment request number 8 for the reconstruction of runway 1028. AIP 3-25-0037-048-2023 for $8,414.10. This was a 90% FAA payment, and the responsibility is the 10% of the town, and that's our portion, that 8,000. And then that would close that one out?
Correct.
Correct. So that was 90% reconstruction of the runway by the FAA, and the town is only responsible for $8,414.10. If there's no questions, I'll entertain a motion to approve the payment request number 8.
Motion made?
Motion made by John. Is there a second?
Second.
Pat, on the motion?
Yes.
John on the motion?
Yes.
Payment request 8 is passed. Payment requisition number 7, reconstruct runway 1735. This is for the design that we just heard of. AIP number 3-25-003-7-049-2024 for $14,230.40. This is again 98% FAA, 10% Town of Norwood. If there's no questions, I'll entertain a motion to approve payment request number 7.
Motion made?
Motion made by John, seconded by Patrick. Pat on the motion?
Yes.
John on the motion?
Yes.
Yes, and that is unanimous. And payment requisition 1, this is for the construction of the wildlife fence. This is 5% of the town. As we know, the contract was for $2,075,840. The town is responsible for 5%, which is $188,770.9. This is payment request 1, construct the wildlife fence. AIP number 3-25-0037-051-2025, and we all know how important this is for safety. If there's no questions, we'll entertain a motion to approve payment request 1.
Motion made?
Made and seconded by Pat. Pat on the motion?
Yes.
John on the motion?
Yes.
And that also passes unanimously. Also, for new business is coming up in, it's a little over a year, but the process we have to begin, and this is the Verizon lot that has been leased for the last, has it been 20 years? 20 years. That lease, it ends in about a year and a half, and we have to begin the process of establishing an RFP, which would include an appraisal. So this is, I would entertain a motion to allow the airport manager with the town manager and the airport, and myself as chairman, to work with legal counsel to begin first the RFP for the appraisal, and then work on the RFP, which would be for lease or for sale of that lot. Any questions?
So, I do have a question.
Yep.
If that goes up for lease,
Yep.
are we gonna do another 20-year lease, or are we gonna?
Probably not, and there'll be language in there that would be more beneficial than the town than the last lease.
Oh, so that's what I was
Meaning,
getting
if they
at.
wanted to sublease it, there would be language in there that says that anything above what we're charging would be a split with whoever is the winner of the RFP. So it'd be more advantageous for the town. There's also some consideration that there might be more valuable as a sale, since that FAA has confirmed that is through the court cases over the years that it can be used, it's non-aeronautical use. So, and this is just the process
And
of
if
establishing the
if it's
RFP.
for sale, is it buildable? In other words, can somebody build something there? I doubt. That's kind of close to the runway.
We can, the RFP certainly can reflect that it has to remain a vacant lot. There'll be language that the attorneys will establish, but there'll probably be language, just like there was language in the lease that it's not buildable. You can't put a building on it.
All right.
So it'll remain either lease or sale with a vacant lot.
And that'll
But
be-
we just want to look at two options.
Okay, and it's going to be reported to the commission.
Oh, it'll all come back, yeah, it'll be a vote. This is just to establish the groundwork. First, you have to have an RFP for the appraisal.
Absolutely.
Right, that has to go out to bid. Then we get the appraisal, and then we work on the RFP. It could be two RFPs, one for lease, one for sale. And obviously, if it's a sale, that would involve the town selectmen. A lease, it would just be on us. But it's just beginning the process, and it's a long process,
Absolutely.
so we don't want to fall behind on it.
Absolutely. And I just want to make sure that we do the right thing for the town.
Yep. And like I said, the right thing might be a lease, the right thing might be a sale. There might be someone out there that might pay a crazy number for it, we don't know.
Okay.
So the motion would be to authorize the airport manager, the airport commission chairman, myself, the town manager, and town legal counsel to begin that process of creating the RFPs, which have to come back to the commission for approval.
Okay, and they're gonna report along the way, or is it just gonna?
No, we'll
final?
just put it together and then bring it back, and then we'll make comments. You'll see it before it comes before the
Okay.
commission and be able to make comments on it.
Okay. All right, so I make a motion to.
What I said?
I'm sorry?
Everything that I said?
Yeah, exactly. I was
yeah.
just looking for the language.
Yeah. The motion would be to authorize the airport manager, the chairman of the airport commission, town manager, and the legal counsel to begin preparing an RFP for what we call the Verizon lot for lease or for sale, and for getting an appraisal.
So moved.
Yep. And a second, and I will, yes, so that is approved. If that gets tricky for Emily, she can give me a call in the notes. Any old business? The correspondence, I did pass on the Dream Flights press release. I think that's a good one. Hopefully Norwood Reckitt will put that on the front page instead of the lawsuit ones over the years. We have no executive session. If Commissioner Pat, are you all set?
I'm all set.
Yeah. John, are you all set?
I'm all set.
Yeah.
Motion to adjourn.
Yeah, there's a motion made to adjourn. Is there a second? Second to adjourn. John?
Yes.
Yes. Pat to adjourn?
Yes.
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 All right. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for coming.